game?
He was doing his own thing. It's all right.
He didn't say anything.
Hey, I told him like 3 times. Oh, we're ready to go. He's like, yeah, man, gotcha.
I thought we were going to get the countdown and I was going to say the intro. And
Yeah, we skipped all that.
All that good stuff.
We were
Wow.
hammering out Rate My Girlfriend or something. So,
yeah, no, it was Girlfriend Reviews, the YouTube channel.
Girlfriend Reviews. So Jermaine was telling me about that. I'm like, oh, okay. No wonder you didn't
She
bring your
reviews
wife
video
with you when
games.
we
She
were recording.
reviews her boyfriend playing video games, and based off what she sees, she will tell you whether or not you should play the game her boyfriend's playing.
That's a likely story. Do you
That's
want to
it.
shamelessly plug it? I mean,
No, I don't even think we already have.
okay, that's all right.
Yeah. So,
Wendy, I'm just saying, you may want to check his browser history.
Wendy's not
I don't
watching
know.
this, so she won't know.
Oh, it's on video. She's watching that.
Well, she better subscribe today, YouTubers.
Okay, so first things first, I need to get this out there because of the people that's been listening to the podcast all this time.
Like 3 years.
Yeah, we've been a long time. I kept promising video. So the first thing I wanted to come out and make the statement of is those of y'all that are seeing us for the first time, I don't want this to be a shock to you, but me and Jermaine, despite what you may be seeing, are not now nor have ever been professional athletes.
Ever.
It's hard to believe, I know.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh, this is the first time I see us.
Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
Unless they follow the Facebook and they've seen a video here or there. Yeah,
That's why I
this
shaved
will
my
be
head.
the first time.
That's why I shaved my head this
I
week.
did not shave my head. I should have.
Yeah, so as Bowman said, this is us. That's Bowman. I'm Burks. If you were ever wondering which one was which, you now know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check
There's
it out.
some of y'all out there that thought Burks was a white guy.
Yeah, well, never mind. Long story, I'll tell it later. So let's just jump right into it. As you all know, the world of sports has gifted us many, many things this past weekend, and we're just going to go to the biggest story first.
How do you decide the biggest story after like the week and a half? Because it took us 2 weeks to record this time.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we were back on a weekly schedule. It's 2 weeks now.
yeah, but we know what happened.
Okay, but there's been so much that happened. What's the biggest story?
Andrew Luck retiring is the biggest thing that's happened.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Andrew Luck is bigger than the first loss
Yes.
in USA basketball since 2006.
Yeah. Easy.
Come on, it's a scrimmage game, but still.
But name 5 players on the NBA USA basketball team.
I can. You want me to? Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker.
You just named 3 Celtics.
Yeah, I have named 3 Celtics.
Okay, name 2 that aren't Celtics.
Who are the 2 that aren't Celtics? Hold on. We're coming. Oh, but
I whispered Donovan Mitchell.
it's okay. Donovan Mitchell, and who's the other
Chris
guy?
Middleton.
Which is like the role player / all-star.
And I don't know anymore.
Actually, I think it's not. They were playing Dellavedova and who's the guy that went off? Anyway, some people you haven't really heard of that much for Australia. The Australia Bombers beat
Patty
Team
Mills.
USA.
Yeah,
Patty Mills went off against Coach K and Team USA.
You mean
And
Coach Pop?
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I still, did anybody see it
Yeah.
on Facebook? I try to put it out there. Why did Team USA lose?
Because they don't have any players.
They do have players.
They
They
don't
have
have
all-star NBA players.
They have second-tier players. They have B-talent players.
Second-tier all-stars, though.
Second-tier all-stars.
Kemba Walker was all NBA.
Okay, first off, you're still my story thunder. The second, since we're in it, we're going to go into it deep. Yo, I'm not hating on Team USA. All streaks come to an end.
Which,
You
y'all
call
know
it
that's
came to an
Jermaine speak for I'm definitely just going to hate on these people. If I say I'm not hating on anybody, definitely hating on them.
Definitely. UConn lost the streak. USC lost the streak. Alabama lost the streak. The Mighty Ducks lost the streak. Everybody had the
UConn
streak.
women's.
Yeah, UConn women's basketball lost the streak. Women's soccer team, United States women's soccer team, will one day lose a streak. Not anytime soon, I hope. That's not a surprise to me because once you saw all the names who weren't playing, you realize real fast we went from superhuman to
Oh.
super duper to really, really good.
Okay, look.
They're really, really good.
Whenever you you saw that like the G League guys gave them all they wanted in practice?
Yeah.
You were seeing that?
Yeah.
I was hoping that this was kind of Pop's version of the Dream Team losing to the college kids.
You know the difference between the Dream Team losing to the college kids and
The
G
Dream
League?
Team had Michael Jordan and a bunch of other.
Exactly. If
Superstars.
LeBron James or James Harden or Kyrie or any of those guys were playing on Team USA and they lost the game like that to a G League crew, I'd say, you know what? They come back, they reset, they figure it out, and they go out and blow the world out.
I don't.
They didn't do that. The game has changed
You
in
at
the last.
least need somebody like Kevin Durant that can just score at will.
The game has
Anytime.
changed in the last 20 years. Even with the all-star talent, the world.
I threw that out there.
No,
I think that there's a possibility that the world competition is better. Global
Well,
basketball is better
it is
now
better.
than it was 10, 15 years ago.
Better than it was 4 years ago. I mean, it's just that simple. Like, if you've been watching and following Team USA basketball and the whatever World Championships and the
World
Olympics
Cup or whatever.
and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
they get better every time. The margin of victory. Y'all have to see our mistakes. The
So
margin of
he's an English
victory.
teacher, don't worry about it.
Yeah, the margin of victory is ever decreasing each and every time they play.
And we've kind of come back to them now. But, I don't know, there had to be some kind of change between Coach K and Pop. I kind of think there's a reason the NBA guys aren't there, other than the fact that it's the World Cup and it's not the Olympics. I think in the Olympic year, the players will be back.
Let's hope.
I think so. I
I
mean,
mean,
it's totally different. Go win a gold medal versus say we won the World Cup.
yeah. Well, I hope that's the case, but we're now in the age in sports, and this goes to the Andrew Luck thing we'll talk about a little bit later, to where players don't have to prove themselves on the world stage anymore because
What do
their
you mean?
brain doesn't allow them. Don't have to.
Of course they
No,
have to.
they don't have to.
That's how you sell shoes. That's how you sell
But-
jerseys.
No one's.
That's how you
Wait.
build your brand.
KD's gonna be sitting on a sideline on the bench for this year because of his injury. No one's asking about his brand. No one's
That's
asking
true.
about it.
He's already built it though.
Kawhi Leonard, no one's asking about his brand. LeBron, no one's asking about his brand. AD, no one's asking about his brand. James Harden, no one. Russell Westbrook, no
Hey,
one's
James
asking.
Harden's supposed to turn the NBA on its head. One-legged three-pointers.
Hey, no one's.
Backing it up.
But no one's turning. None of those guys are like, I have to do this anymore. It's 2019.
So where is their patriotic pride? Or what do
In
you
the
want to call it?
Olympics, you said it yourself.
I know.
In the Olympics,
I know, but I'm telling you, I think there's something to the Popovich Kawhi deal soured some players.
I don't see how.
I think it did.
I don't see how
What do you mean?
because Pop's not controlling their NBA titles. It doesn't affect. I mean, it's like I said, it's a pride thing. It's bigger than your team you're signed to. It's the country. It's the flag. It's everything you want to stand for.
Well, I don't think anybody wants to risk their contract going into
Well, I don't really see how
for
you.
the World Cup.
It's like comparing apples and oranges. Like I don't think the issue players have with Pop.
You don't think?
No, I think players love Pop. I think players want to play with Pop. I think players respect him. I think players have no beef with him in that type of environment. Could Coach K be? Could he probably better relate to?
I don't know if
The
he could or
players?
not.
I think he
really
does. I
don't.
think he can because he's around college kids all the time. I think he's better able to relate to the players. You know,
Maybe.
but I don't think it's coaching wise. I think they're
pretty much who they are
yeah. I don't
at this point.
I think everybody knows who Pop is. It's kind of like if John Wooden was coaching. Would you?
But I kind of
know
thought
John
Pop
Wooden?
would be better for like team basketball more than, hey, superstar, go do your thing. Because that's kind of the way he's always been with
It's
his
team
players.
basketball, but would you not like to have an all-world type player or two
Yeah,
or
of course we
five
would.
on your team?
It's the same thing we get back to when we had the discussion about whether Golden State was better with or without Kevin Durant.
And they were better without. Even though the record says
They were a
weren't.
better team. They were not better or harder to beat.
Yeah, better team. So yeah,
They were harder to beat with Kevin Durant.
they're a better
in the
team.
lineup.
They're a better team today than they were last year.
Ooh.
I I said that on video.
Yeah, he did.
Hot takes.
We're gonna be bringing that back next year if they miss the playoffs.
Write it down. August 26, 2019. The Golden State Warriors on paper today were better than Golden State was last year with Kevin Durant.
No way.
On the roster.
That's a
They're a
horrible
better
take.
team.
It's a horrible
They're a
take.
better team.
Stephen A., you're just trying to say something to say something.
No, I won't be Doug Gottlieb today.
You don't even believe the stuff coming out of your mouth right
I do, because I'm not a KD fan.
now. Okay, well,
See, the fan in me's coming out. Y'all will
yeah,
realize
he just went ahead and told you he's not a KD
I
fan.
like KD as a player, but
The
I'm
only
not a
thing he
fan.
likes less than KD is Oklahoma City. Everybody knows that.
Sure.
They've been listening.
And,
That's it.
and Bama. I don't like Bama.
You know what? Okay.
So, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I heard the dude that killed the Auburn trees hadn't been paying his restitution. Like
Oh, he needs to go to jail then.
I think they're gonna try to arrest
No, I
him.
mean, that's just wrong.
But
Like,
yeah, he made an agreement to pay it back, and I don't know, he fell on some hard times.
I don't care. You screwed up. I would never do that. I would not endorse you poisoning trees or doing anything to a team's mascot or anything that's tradition-wise because you don't like them. Like, I didn't wish for Russell Westbrook to, like, get traded or anything like that. I never wished for that, Oklahoma City. I just don't think you deserve a basketball team.
He says he didn't wish for it. I'm pretty sure he was at his house with like a little Russell Westbrook doll, and he was
Voodoo
putting
dolls.
Houston Rocket jerseys on it the whole time, just wanting that to go down.
Yeah, if I had that kind of power, I'd be using it for better use.
We've
yeah,
been gambling on
yeah,
sports.
but I don't. Okay, so they beat a bunch of. They got beat by Australian guys. They beat them the day
They
before.
come back and beat Canada.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you got?
when a game matters, could Team USA pull it out?
Then when they come back and beat Canada, Jaylen Brown was your top scorer. So think about that for a minute.
Well, I saw that they lost again. It was a. Here's the thing, it was an 88 game win streak Team USA had.
I just saw it was the first time since 2006.
Yeah, they lost the game like 88 and they won 88 straight games, something like that. They were like
That's
66 and 0 against Australia up to that point. They had never lost to Australia
Okay.
up to that point.
What?
I mean, so it was just bound to happen. So it just did.
How many times did the Generals beat the Globetrotters?
I think they beat them once,
Maybe one.
maybe once. I mean, and hey, we may never talk about this again. Is this the
I
top
hope we
winning
don't.
streak?
I hope this is the only time we talk about it.
Yeah, I do too.
Is Pop wanted to start his own streak, so
There
he
you go.
took over.
So, but again, when it comes crunch
It
time,
hadn't been in competition, but we hadn't seen everybody else's top in competition either.
stuff on the line, it may be different.
Because you're going to get everybody's best still, even though they don't recognize you when they step out on the
So
floor.
I got a question now. So the guys that are playing right now,
Yes.
those are the guys that will be on the Olympic team.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so they can bring. So the Olympics can bring a new team.
Yes.
Oh, see, then I'm not.
That's what I'm telling
Then I
you
don't
here.
care.
Is this is just for like the World Cup?
Okay, then I don't care.
Yeah, the big names will be back.
So this doesn't see that just further proves my point. This does not matter.
Okay. All right. So World Cup doesn't matter. It doesn't matter until somebody gets hurt,
That's true.
and that's why all those guys in contract years say, "Oop, I'll see you later."
Yeah, or they just don't need to play right now.
Yeah.
It's beneath them.
Okay, so there's that in basketball. Is anything else happened in basketball while we've been?
Rich Paul rule.
The Rich
The
Paul. We did
NCAA.
not-
Yeah, we
we
did not
could
touch
talk about this last time. We didn't.
We didn't touch. We talked about that like a month ago.
Yeah.
For those who don't remember, the NCAA
And the infinite wisdom.
and the Infinite Wisdom, there you go, decided to create a rule about agents and what they can and can't do and who they
Or
should and shouldn't be, or advisors. Okay, and they set up a bunch of rules. But the biggest thing is you have to like have a college degree, and you have to.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because Rich Paul has like one of the biggest stables of NBA superstars.
Yeah, including LeBron James,
Yeah, and doesn't have
a college degree. Yeah, but doesn't need one. But
obviously.
so that was the thing. So the NCAA's like, hey, your advisors, agents, whoever have to have all these
Their committee,
stipulations.
which the committee apparently was like a bunch of smart people. I'm not saying it
Yeah.
wasn't the committee to come up with this. But here's the little thing: all the people on the committee had college degrees.
Yeah. And they're kind of salty that the guy with no college degree has got the top players, some of the top players in the world that he represents.
Right, and I mean, he has a bunch of power that he's kind of wielding right now. There's a bunch of people that think he's the reason AD's in
Yeah,
LA.
I mean, he probably is. Let's be real. But to create some rule in the
And
NCAA,
he's also poking the NCAA because remember, he got the kid to go play like the G League contract. or
oh yeah,
whatever,
I certainly would have done that too.
sponsorship or whatever. I'm just
I would have
saying.
done that too.
So he's kind of doing that. So they're going back and forth, and this was kind of a way for the intellectual crowd to kind of go, hey, maybe you don't know the depth of the waters you're in.
Just real quick, I just realized we're on video. I turned my label around so you can't see what I'm drinking. It's green, but you don't know what it is.
It's okay. We'll take a sponsorship
We'll take a sponsorship
from anybody.
from
Really.
anybody.
Yeah.
No, but seriously. Yeah, I saw the rule. We should have talked about it when it came out, and everybody threw a fit because they just thought they called it the Rich Paul rule. Every NBA player.
Well, LeBron started it.
Of course he did, but it took off because LeBron said it. And it was just showing how, I guess, hypocritical the NCAA is and how they care about student athletes and how they want to protect them from the leeches and the people who are trying to get the
So they can leech
So
and
they
take
can-
advantage of them themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Like, how do you care about the student athlete when your rules you have in place show that you don't care about student athletes? And you just will have to go after probably one of the most powerful dudes in
That's
basketball
where
right now.
that's really where they messed up.
Not Rich Paul, LeBron. Not,
Well, I mean, I think in Rich Paul. I mean, there's a lot of people tell you Rich Paul's story's crazy.
oh yeah, because he wasn't one of the five, but Maverick and all them was.
Yeah.
He was one of LeBron's crew.
Yeah, he was one of the first. Well, he was with a sports agency, and he was in there, and he's had to fight and claw his way.
Like Jerry Maguire.
And his story is the same as a bunch of the NBA players.
which is why he
He's
gets
come from nowhere. He grew up hard. This
Yeah.
is what he was around his whole life. This is what he saw.
So
And I mean, I think he was even in college and quit.
yeah, I mean, the dude's not dumb. He's been around it enough. Experience is the greatest educator. I have a college degree.
Hey, what's
And-
the easiest way to be successful? Know what you're good at, dominate at that, and hire people that are great at the things you're not.
Exactly. And he's done that. Or other people have done that. So that rule came out, and as Bowman alluded to, the NCAA finally decided, hey, maybe we shouldn't have said that. We're sorry?
Yeah, they're like,
And-
maybe it's okay.
Well, they got rid of the rule. At least for now. They'll come out with another reiteration later that we'll nitpick to death. But,
The problem was the owner of the agency, right? It wasn't necessarily the agent going to talk to him. He could have sent an agent with a college degree to go
Yeah.
talk to him and say, here, hand him the phone, let me talk to him. But they said, like, the owner of the agency, your agency was disqualified
yeah.
if the owner didn't have a
Yeah.
degree, which was, it's kind of an elitist
So,
thing going
Rich
on.
Paul's like, so I got to hire a dude with a degree.
Well, no, he couldn't even do that.
Well,
He couldn't own it. If he owned it, his agency couldn't talk
that's what
to
I'm saying. Like, so I got to hire a guy with a degree, write my company and my agency over to the guy that's hired, and to be a figurehead of some sort. With
They're
a college
going to
degree.
deal with one and done students.
Yeah. Come on now.
That's where we're at. Okay.
Come on now.
Alright, so that's enough basketball.
Thank
That's
you.
what's kind of depressing. This
Thank
time of
you.
year.
This time of year, yeah. So the big story, y'all. The big story.
Big story?
The big story. A team from Louisiana won the Little League World Series.
Yeah, they did. Shut out.
Shut out Carousel. I think that's right.
Yeah, and it kind of looks like Carrasco.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Carousel.
Yeah, but it's
Beat them
Curacao.
8-0. Great. Congratulations. Go 2 in a row. Talk about winning streaks. 2 in a row for America. America. We got it. Little League World Series. Y'all know what's up.
Both of those have been in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hawaii won last year. I guess Japan, I think. And then this year, Team Louisiana beat Carousel.
Okay.
So that's the big news story.
Alright, so, you want to talk a little more baseball?
Sure.
Got
Let's go
anything in
for it.
baseball
I
now?
thought you did. I won't have anything. The Yankees are winning the World Series.
Yankees might win the World
The
Series.
Yankees are winning the World Series.
That's
Burke said that too.
like
Hot takes on video.
that is
It's like,
a cop out call right there. You don't even know who's playing for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton.
No, he's hurt.
But he's playing for them.
Not right now. No,
Wait,
he's hurt.
is he on the
He's
roster?
rehab.
He's on the roster.
He's on the disabled list.
He's on the roster.
Or the injured list.
So he's
not
on the
disabled
roster.
list anymore.
He's on the roster. He's on the payroll.
Maybe. He's definitely on the payroll.
Then he's on the team.
Definitely on the payroll.
He's on the team.
Okay,
So,
I'll give you that.
and then
Okay, the Rangers are doing really
CC
good.
Sabathia.
Hey, you need to pay attention to the Rangers. CC Sabathia is so old, you don't even bring him up. Really.
He used to play there.
He still plays there. He's
Oh, he
just
does?
old.
Okay,
He's
see,
just old.
there's another dude I got. You said
Okay.
names some dudes. I meant the
Anyway,
same amount of dudes you
Greg,
named for
here-
basketball.
Here you go. I'm going to tell you some people you need to know their name. Kobe Allard, Brooks something, and the second baseman that we traded for that's going to kick Odor to the curb.
We're gonna get rid of Odor.
Yes, man. Odor is like the streakiest player ever, and his bad streak starts at the beginning of the year and lasts till after the All-Star break. Every year we gave him a pony, and he needs to go away.
Wow. We're gonna get rid of Rudy.
Yes, Ruby is gone.
Oh. Is he going like he's going like right now or
No,
at the end of the
he's
season?
still there. He's still there. Okay, here's all you need to know. They were playing a game last night, and they walked the guy that's going to take his job next year to get to Ruby.
He didn't hit a home? He didn't hit a dinger?
No, he struck out.
Oh man.
But that's what happened.
Hey, I'm having a hard time believing this because the two Rangers games I went to this year, Rudin and Odor hit home runs. So
Okay,
like,
well-
I don't see this.
you should have went to more games.
That's
and
true. I would have been two of
Maybe he wouldn't be having this problem.
I would have been two of
I haven't been to
100
any
something
this
so
year.
far.
I've got to get to one.
I was
Last year at Globe Life Park.
going to say we should go to one this next weekend, but you got plans.
I do have plans. My mama's birthday.
So forget that. I'll save you a seat.
We'll have to get in. There's like 18, 19 games
Yeah.
left.
I was trying to find some Labor Day all you can eat seats for cheap.
Yeah, I'm curious what the all-you-can-eat seats will be next year.
I don't want to know.
Why? Come on.
It's gonna be expensive. I don't want to know.
Why? Because part of the draw of them is you can sit in the air-conditioned deal.
Well, yeah,
Now
but
everything will be air-conditioned.
it is in this like context that come away. I would love to tour it when it opens up in the new Globe Life Park, but I'll be honest with you, I did not know anything about baseball when the first one opened. What 20-something years ago?
Something like that.
I
Wasn't a big baseball guy.
I was not. I watched a couple games on the local Dallas station when I was a kid. When Nolan Ryan was pitching for the Rangers
Right?
when I was a kid. So like, my first baseball game, I kid you not, my wife and I went on a date. I think after we got married, didn't have anything to do.
Really? That was your
Yeah.
first
No,
baseball
that-
game
yeah,
after y'all were married?
No, it was after we were married. I had nothing. We're in Dallas. Went to an improv show. Stayed the night at a hotel. Woke the next day, and we're like, "What are we gonna do in Fort Worth today?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So they were, "Well, I want to do something." I'm like, "Well, I do too, but I don't know what I'm gonna do." And then I remember just hearing on the radio. I heard on the radio driving to the hotel last night about some Rangers ticket
There you
seats all you can something. So I called the stadium like, "Hey, y'all got a game today?" Like, "Yeah, we do." And the lady was real nice. She's
Yeah,
like,
they're like this guy.
yeah, she's like,
They
"This
probably
is-"
thought you were playing a joke. And
No, I
you're
was like,
hey,
she's
no,
like, I was
game,
like, I know
game.
nothing about baseball in your
Funny
stadium.
enough, for those out there wondering, this was probably back before you used your phone for everything to just look it
It was
up
like
and you could like get your tickets.
2006, 2007.
Yeah.
In 2007, 2008. Yeah, it's like close.
So
About
you
10 years
called
ago.
them. You called them on
I
like
called them
your
on the phone. I was like,
iPhone 3 or something.
I heard that y'all had some all-you-can-eat seat thing. They're like, "Oh yeah, tickets are like $30 a pop tonight." For real? Like, yeah. Like, I want that. And that's how I started going to Rangers games. And we've been going. We'll go to at least a game or two, maybe 3 games a year. And a couple years back, I've been taking my mom to a game, and every year my mom wants to go to a Rangers game.
That's right.
I haven't done that
Except
this year.
sometimes he makes his poor mom walk all the way up to the top of the stands. She's up there
Freaking out.
gasping for air because there's no oxygen. And
To my
It's crazy.
credit,
sorry about
I
that.
didn't want to
My
buy those
work.
tickets. My wife made me buy those tickets.
Blaming it on your
I was
wife,
trying to find
man.
cheaper ticket. I was trying to find better seats, and my wife said, "Just buy the cheap ones." and we bought the cheap ones. But I did get a boomstick that game, so
Okay.
that was good.
You need a boomstick. You need an oxygen mask.
My mama would not get up. She didn't eat or drink. She's like, I'm not moving out of this seat.
She was
until
scared
we
to
leave."
death. She
I
was
was
scared it was
scared.
gonna fall.
Here's the thing: when you go to a Rangers game, you realize that real fast. The higher you go, the more of an incline there is in the seating.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think those
I
are
don't know.
those are like the $8 seats you can get right now.
I think I went there like, you know, if you go with your T-ball team or something
Yeah.
like that, you go sit up there at that area. Otherwise,
Hey, and to our credit also, there were a lot of other people with their mamas up there too, and their mamas was just as shook as mine. So
okay. So you're trying to like make yourself feel better because other people mistreated their moms too, or
yeah, pretty much.
okay, well, it works.
But
All right, so that's baseball. The Rangers are kind of sucking. All you can do is watch and hope for the future. Feel good about it.
I guess so, because
Maybe we'll sign. Hey, I'm thinking we'll sign Garrett Cole in the offseason. Write that down.
oh, okay, because I have to, because I know what you're talking about.
Garrett Cole, pitcher for the Astros right now, on like one of the greatest pitching staffs, kind of assembled, you know, when they got all their guys. Anyway, Garrett Cole, free agent next year. Everybody thinks they went and traded for Greinke because he's going to go.
Okay, so he's in the Houston guy.
Yeah,
They're gonna lose to the Yankees and not make it to the World Series.
we'll see.
So my money's on the Yankees right now. I don't even like the Yankees. I'm just saying that because there should be something I should say. All right,
There
so
should be something you should say.
big news, guys. Andrew Luck retired from the NFL.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Like, the PR guy, that's his worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Is he sits down, Andrew Luck comes in and sits down with owner. Him and Jim Irsay talk about it, say, okay, fine, look, we'll make a deal. You're not even going to have to pay back the roster bonus that you just got in March. You're not going to have to pay back the prorated part of your signing bonus that we gave you. It's fine. I appreciate you, everything you've done for us. We'll have a press conference tomorrow.
Yeah.
He goes down on the field with his guys. He is on the field. Adam Schefter, I heard Adam Schefter interviewed about this on SportsCenter.
Yeah, I haven't heard
Was
this.
like at his mother-in-law's birthday dinner at an Italian food restaurant. And like right after the bruschetta got brought to the table, he starts getting text messages about this. So he breaks it.
Ooh.
And he starts getting people like GMs texting him going, this can't be real. Who's your source? Where's your information? This can't be right. But for those that saw it and those that didn't, he's on the sideline with his guys.
Yeah.
With the team sitting there watching the preseason game while they're playing. Schefter breaks it. People start pulling off their jerseys.
Yeah.
Bad. Horrible reaction. And there's different ways to view this. What's your take? How do you see Andrew Luck today after making the announcement?
Okay. First off, I was driving home from Waco with my wife, and my phone went off. ESPN. And I read it. And the first thing I did was looked at my wife while I was driving, like, open up the Messenger app and message Bowman. This can't be true. And I say, did you see this? He's like, that's what it says. I guess he was at home watching it on TV. And my mind just went.
I was watching something, but they hadn't cut to that.
Oh, okay. But I was like, wow. I just thought, wow. I learned about the whole booing and stuff when I got home and all that kind of stuff. Here's my take on that. The fans who booed were stupid. But, in the moment, when you had a great season last year, you came up short against the Chiefs in the playoffs, but you had high hopes, and
You
your
had
luck
a
was
defense.
back.
You had Andrew Luck was comeback player of the year.
Yeah, you have all that stuff, and you hear rumors, off season and stuff that he wasn't practicing, that something was going on. He may sit out maybe miss the first week or two of the regular season, but you still have hope. You had hope. You had a preseason game. This breaks. They announce it at halftime. That Andrew Luck, the Bowman just alluded to, is on the sideline, not dressed out, in a shorts and a t-shirt that he's retiring. He's no longer going to play. As a fan, I get it. At that moment, I get it. You get a slight pass from that sense.
But if you're Indianapolis, aren't you pretty much spoiled with your quarterbacks? You went from Peyton. I mean, yeah, you can go back farther than that. But let's just say
Just
recent history. Peyton, and then you draft like the next year. You have a bad season or whatever after Peyton, and you draft the heir apparent, best prospect since John Elway. Here comes Mr. Stanford. Bam! You got another franchise quarterback.
But
For
that's
years.
No, not as long as you thought. That's the thing. I think everybody would have been okay if Andrew Luck retired 3 years from now, or whenever he retired. I don't think.
Sports is the only
I'm
thing.
fine.
Sports is the only thing where we do this. We don't look at, let's say, an accountant that's worked 12 years and been really good about putting his money back, or our money back, putting it back, investing it. They've had some good stuff going on, and they're just burnt out, tired of dealing with numbers, whatever, and they decide, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I'm retired.
I get it completely, 100%.
Nobody piles on them.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get it. Fans are stupid. I wouldn't have booed him. I've been like, thank you so much.
I got a buddy of mine I consider fairly intelligent, and he's like, it's a dumb move. I can't believe he did that. Why didn't he just go on the pup list for 6 weeks and see if he still felt the same way?
Well, if you look at Andrew Luck's story, and he describes it in his press conference, and as Bowman said, when it leaked, and I want to know who leaked it. That's my thing.
Everybody wants to know who leaked it.
I want to know who leaked it.
Nobody's saying the Colts organization is really great. At
You
this
know, if
point.
Jim Irsay let it out, or Chris Ballard, those two got. Well, Jim Irsay maybe. Ballard, the GM, he did. I know he did. He's too
Okay.
smart for that. But someone was in the room.
Or privy to the information.
The president said something, and that dude, we need to find who that guy is, what that person is, male or
Why
female.
does that matter?
Because they kind of screwed it up because Andrew Luck had to have a press conference after the game. The press conference was supposed to be Sunday. After the preseason game, to let people cool
what
off,
did it matter
with
when
cool
it
air
was?
prevails, and then, I mean, this was kind of like, it's not the same as Tony Romo, but it kind of had a Tony Romo feel
Well,
to
Tony
it.
Romo hung around the rest of the year.
Yeah, but I mean, Tony is a little different in the sense that Tony kind of saw the writing on the wall, like, hey, this guy's not.
Tony got told you don't get the starting job
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, like this guy's not losing. This guy's got this team on a roll. The
I
hands.
still
hot.
think they should have went back to Tony Romo, but that's totally different.
Yeah, but when you hear Andrew Luck talk, and apparently no one in the league, no player in the league is like, Andrew Luck, that was a bad move. No player.
Irsay come out and said he left $500 million on the table.
I believe it.
Like he was easily going to make $450 to $500 million in another couple contracts.
I believe it. And Andrew Luck didn't care. If you listen to that press conference, if you haven't heard it, YouTube it, watch it. It's
First of all, Andrew Luck is a very intelligent guy.
yeah.
And that's what I tried to tell my buddy too. It's like, look, he's a smart guy.
He's not stupid.
He knows what's going on.
Dude sells a flip phone.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, seriously, here's a flip phone.
Okay, he might, but you're not helping his case necessarily.
I am when you talk about how smart he is and how he's locked you in and all this kind of stuff.
But he's very intelligent. He's got lots of stuff he can go do. He's made $100 million. Yeah, he has a Stanford education. You can go do what you need to do.
Yeah, like I said, when you watch the press conference and he tells you, and you see the tears
And
rolling
isn't
up.
his mom sick?
Yeah, and you see the emotion of all these things. He's like, yo, y'all understand. I've been playing hurt for years. I was fairly good last year.
He's also a guy that doesn't heal as well.
Yeah, I was fairly good last year. One comeback player of the year, all that kind of stuff. But I can't be in this cycle. You don't understand the mental fatigue. I don't understand.
And it's not just during the season, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's in the off season too. It's hurt, pain, rehab, try to play, get hurt again, start all
Yeah.
over.
Go through that cycle every year.
But there's a lot of players that say that's football.
Yeah, a lot of players that do say this football, but there's also a lot of players who
That don't have $100 million in the bank
Yeah.
and are smart and
you're
want to
like,
do stuff
hey,
for their family.
I got kids. I want my kid. Yeah, there's a level of understanding that once you pull the football mentality out of it,
Yeah,
and you go
the
to
gladiator competitor part
when
of
you pull that part out of it, and you just see a dude realizing that, you know what, for his own benefit, for his health, his mental health, his physical health, his family time.
And then
And all those
he
things.
said mental was a big part of it.
Yeah.
He didn't feel like he could still give everything to the team that the position needed.
And this is the weird thing about sports and how we're so bass backwards with it. Everything contradicts itself. Everything is hypocritical in the sense that he was unselfish in realizing what was best for the team, and the mindset he was in was to retire, to not be the guy in the locker room to bring everybody down. But at the same time, because he wasn't tough enough to push through all that, he's not weak enough to be considered part of the team.
Well, I mean,
It's
but
a weird double-edged sword. He couldn't
like you
win
said,
either way.
none of the players are beating him up.
No, none of the players are. There's plenty of people talking heads.
Outside of that, there's a bunch of people that wanted to see his greatness. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Was they thought there was a potential for generational greatness.
And he was to be
He
the one
never-
who promises that. He didn't quite live up to
Promise
it.
it, but yeah, I mean the team he had wasn't all that great for a lot of years.
But he went to 3 straight AFC
He
championship
got three
games.
straight.
3 straight. His first 3 years.
Well, if
Three
you look at
straight
he
AFC
lost
championship
all
games.
three.
Yes. That's the thing. Like, it's not so much that it was a generational talent, which he was. It's more the thing that, like you said, he followed Peyton Manning. He
Well,
was the guy that
And
should
there's
have been.
it was just potential unfulfilled.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's all it is. And you've got a bunch of the talking heads that were either mid-level players in there, and a lot of your lower and mid-level players, and even college players. All they ever want is to have that kind of talent and that kind of shot.
Yeah.
So the fact that he had that, he's throwing it away in their eyes. It drives them crazy.
Exactly. I'll say you're throwing it away. Like I said, he earned $100 million, and he played 9 years in the league, and he's,
But like I said, there's just people that think, man, if I had all that talent, but none of those people had to walk in his shoes.
Mhm. So it's weird. Like, I'm a high school teacher, and that's what all my kids talked about today, and we talked about it. And I was like, are you built to do what Andrew Luck felt that in his mind he wasn't able to do?
Walking away from something you love, a passion of yours,
Yeah.
and all you've been training to do your entire life. I mean, that takes a lot more than people want to give it credit.
Yeah. I don't follow him at all. Like, I applaud him. I'm sad to see him go. Like, it was a shock to me. And again, I'm a
It's a
sports
shock
guy.
to everybody
It's-
because it wasn't out there necessarily.
And you knew he wasn't going to play. We knew that. We knew he had some issue going on with his
And it
knee,
took him
or
like
his
a
calf,
year.
or his
It
leg.
took him longer to come back from his shoulder surgery. It was like an extra year. He
Yeah.
had a surgery. They thought he'd be good for the next year.
He never
Instead
played.
of a whole year. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So there's something he has to where he doesn't heal as
his
quickly.
fucking
as
is so
he needs to.
freaking big.
Maybe.
But whatever the reason, Andrew Luck's out. Wishing the best. We can compare him all day to other great players who retired.
So now Jacoby
Early.
Brissett.
So Jacoby Brissett, who I've heard time after time after time these last few years. Who's the guy? Tuna.
Who?
Bill Parcells has been on record saying, "Hey, Jacoby Brissett is a dude. Jacoby Brissett can carry a team. This guy knows. I mean, he was a backup to Tom Brady with the Jimmy Garoppolo thing, and he felt Bill Parcells now felt that when they traded Jimmy G to San Francisco, he felt that that was fine because Jacoby Brissett was a better quarterback.
Really.
You should find the interview.
We'll see. We'll see how Jimmy G does in San Francisco.
And like after he gets hurt. So like I said, it was crazy. And the fact that we saw it happen is like, wow. It hits different. It really does. It hits a lot different because again, there's been dudes that retired because of concussions. There's a guy from the 49ers a couple years ago. Played like 3 seasons.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3
2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Wasn't a very big name.
He was like 25 years old.
Yeah, it's like I did a concussion research. This ain't good. I don't want to be one of those guys. I'm out. But he wasn't Andrew Luck.
Oh, speaking of that, a guy today, fullback for the Ravens. What's his name?
Tolbert? No, that's
McLean.
okay.
He come out today. It's on ESPN and everywhere else. He is begging. Apparently, the concussion protocol to the class action, $1 billion
Yeah.
set aside or whatever. They've went in now, and apparently the little council that oversees it, they're down to there's one lawyer that can represent you if you're having problems getting treatment, and you can only get treatment. The treatment center has to be within like 150 miles of your house, or they won't pay like for travel and stuff like that. And he is crying out begging. He put it on Twitter or whatever. Help me. Y'all don't understand. I mean, y'all are talking about doing something later. I need help now. My mind is gone. I'm telling y'all, I'm having issues. I need something. And he's crying out. And I mean,
Yeah.
as far as I can see, nobody's done it. But yeah, they're talking about how, yeah, we made this big deal. We put all this money. They put all this money aside. But somehow, like I said, through all the red tape,
Yeah.
they put it down and said, okay, there was like 4 or 5 lawyers that could do it. Now we took some of these guys off where there's just one, and there's a bunch of healthcare providers that aren't participating in the program for whatever reason.
And that's why dudes are retiring younger and younger every year.
I mean, you better.
There's dudes that, like you said,
And those guys back there never made the money these guys are making.
yeah. So here's now to flip that.
Okay.
Moving on a little bit. Going back to our boy Zeke. Want more money with the Dallas Cowboys.
Yep.
You see why players, and it seems selfish. Why you got tons of money already? You're a top 5 pick. Why do you want extra? That's why.
Well,
Stories like that. Well, stories like
some
that.
of that, yes.
In part, that's why. Because you feel like
Hey, Jerry Jones, I mean, we hadn't recorded since this happened yet.
yeah.
Zeke got his feelings hurt.
Oh yeah.
Supposedly, I don't think he did.
Oh, so funny.
I don't think Zeke even cares, to be honest.
He doesn't.
But his agent wanted to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was asked, because everybody's heard, y'all are sports fans, y'all know. Guess what? Jerry said, hey, Zeke, you want to sit out? That's fine. Jalen Smith, hey, my reclamation project, we took you off the scrap heap and used a 2nd round pick on you with a dead knee and a dropped foot and all this, and you sat out a year, and now you've come back, and you're a stud. You know what? You got 2 years left on your deal, too. His agent come and talk to him. They got a deal done inside of a week for more money than what Zeke's going to get.
$64 million.
64 guaranteed.
Is it 64 guaranteed?
No, 33 guaranteed.
Okay, I was like,
33 or 34.
God,
67 million, 33
guaranteed.
something. But the linebacker market's supposed to be 15, 16 a year.
Yeah.
So they got him for like 30.
And
13 a year.
Jalen Smith was ecstatic.
Yeah, well, he wanted to be a cowboy
for life. And if you see the Twitter, like he's got all these pictures of him and his mom, and he was by my house and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
she got
and,
to retire.
Yeah, she had to
Her dad
retire,
signed
yeah.
his deal.
and like he was with him after the game in Notre Dame, at the bowl game, his legs all messed up. Thought he was never gonna walk or play again. Like,
Yeah, that story. Everybody knows the story.
Yeah.
But he was in. Was it a bowl?
it was a bowl game. Notre Dame was in a bowl game,
Bowl
not a national
game, like
championship game.
after the play.
Yeah,
After the play, this
against
offensive
Ohio
lineman
State.
hits him,
Yeah,
and he lands funny on his knee, stepping back. Tore all the
Yeah.
ligaments in his knee, nerve damage, everything like
from a
that.
top 10 pick,
And
easy first round.
Right.
To,
The Cowboys still picked him 2nd round.
And that was and when that happened, y'all remember this, Cowboy fans especially, when it did it, some of y'all were like, why did Jerry waste that pick?
Oh, everybody was like that.
I know, but Cowboy
Because
fans
that's what
especially,
they were doing was bargain shopping with
Yeah.
hurt players.
but Cowboy fans especially like,
Oh,
Jerry,
yeah.
what are you doing? And you thought, okay, maybe Cowboy fans, what you got today, in your wildest dreams, you did not expect to happen.
No, you thought he would be a serviceable linebacker.
Yeah.
Is what you thought. But, well, what everybody thought was, okay, I forget who we took the 1st round that year. But
Zeke.
Was Zeke
Yeah.
first? Okay. So we took Zeke. So everybody's like, okay, so Zeke was Will McClay's pick, and Jerry gets the second round pick, and he just took Jalen Smith
Yeah.
because he liked him.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, so that deal, he gave Jalen essentially the money Zeke wants.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, they got it done
Zeke who?
inside a week.
Zeke who?
Well, that was after Tony Pollard had like an awesome
Zeke, yeah.
preseason game.
Zeke who?
And Tony Pollard, Michael Gallup, which is having a good preseason himself while Cooper's out,
Yeah.
was asked the other day who's had the most impact, which offensive players had the most impactful camp in preseason, and he said Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
Now I think they're buddies. They know each other, but he's played good. He's never been an ever down back.
No.
So the Cowboy fans are like, oh, Pollard can just come in there and take Zeke's spot. We don't have to have him. We don't have to sign him. He's going to be a good compliment, but he's never took ever down back reps.
Yeah. In a perfect world, we all know what would happen. Zeke would get his money.
Zeke's
Dak would get his money.
Everybody's going to get their money.
Cooper would get his money, and they all stay with the Cowboys, and they keep the linemen, and
It looks like
You
the
do all
odd
that
man
stuff.
out is going to be Byron Jones.
you keep I mean, in a perfect world, that's what you'd hope for, and it may happen for the most
Jerry
part.
wants to keep them all. He's
I know.
come out and said, look,
Jerry wants to. I know he wants to, but
I'm with him. I bring them all in a room. I've heard this. Bring them all in a room, sit them down and say, okay, here's what we got to spend. Y'all figure out how you want to divide it.
yeah, because you're playing with
And
him.
the person that
he's playing
doesn't
with
want to
him.
talk about that is Dak.
Yeah. Well, I was getting it because I had, again, I have some kids. I got asked about today. I was like, in a perfect world, you do that. But I was like, you got the biggest bargain in the league right now with Dak still being your starting quarterback, making less than $1 million a year. That's your bargain. Would I draft another quarterback this year? Maybe.
Have you seen
But-
Cooper Rush in the preseason?
No.
You're okay.
I mean, everybody.
I mean, the season's over.
You were big on Cooper Rush last year. I think
2 years
everybody.
ago.
2
2 years ago.
I think people are bigger than Cooper
Last
Rush.
year, he didn't look too good.
Well-
But 2 years ago, he looked good.
But would you draft another one? Because if you can find another third, fourth round quarterback that would be serviceable.
Okay, I'm going to help you out on something. You can't draft a quarterback in like the third round because you're spending so much money. You're going to have to keep piling depth into this team in the draft, and you're going to
Well,
ride or
in
die
that
with
case-
Dak being 40
Well, that's
million.
I said
I
today.
just like to say Dak's representation. This whole thing we ended last year. Dak may be a $20 million quarterback.
Now it's going to be close to 40.
Everybody was saying maybe 20. You know, the
25
guy,
top.
the guy in Jacksonville that just got cut, Bortles, got 19 like the year
Yeah.
before. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's crazy." Yeah, maybe we'll pay Dak 20, and then it's okay. 25, 26 is kind of where you're looking, and then it went through the offseason a little longer. It went up. It's like, well, you know. Maybe if you have to, you push it to 30. You pay him $30 million.
And then Russell Wilson signed his contract.
That was when you got that to 30.
Yeah.
When Wilson got 35, it's like, well, okay, you got to pay him 30, maybe 31 or 2, and the Cowboys apparently have offered 30 plus
Yeah.
already. But it amazes me how we've gone from maybe he's 20
Mm-hmm.
to he wants $40 million a
Because
year.
what the market calls for.
And in his defense, the Cowboys offered 30. So what are you going to say? I want $30 million, $5? No, I want 40.
That's how negotiations work. I'm not good at those, but apparently that's how they work. When they offer you something, you don't go, yeah, sure. You go, well, since you're offering me that,
I want
I'm
a little more.
I'm going to throw in $10 million more, and then you make that work, and you come back to me when you do
Yeah.
that. And then we'll see if I change my mind again.
But with all that being said, he still didn't have a deal,
No.
and Dak needs to sign a deal.
He more than Zeke, yeah. Because Zeke's going to play. Zeke's going to, and I'm waiting for Zeke's going to play.
More, I think Zeke has a better chance of getting hurt than Dak.
Oh, definitely. But I'm talking about for the, the whole, kind of like, the way it says Zeke's got to play to earn that year of eligibility to become a free agent after this next year.
2 years, yeah.
But like his
He's got 2 years
he's
on
got
his
2 years
deal,
on his
and they can
contract,
still
still
franchise
franchising.
him.
Yeah, but like to be an agent, a free agent type thing, whatever, he's got to play for that thing, for that the years that add.
Yeah.
For the years that he's got to play. So he's going to sign. Now, granted, he's going
No,
to
he's
sign.
not going to sign unless just show up. He's still under contract.
Oh yeah, do that at the very least, but he's going to get paid. Dallas is going to pay him.
Dallas is trying to pay him.
And I don't know if
The
it's
last time I heard, it was in between Le'Veon and Gurley.
Gurley, but he wants more than Gurley.
Right. Well, Gurley's not the market anymore. Gurley got paid. Gurley got hurt. Didn't play good in the playoffs last year.
He didn't
Guess
play in
what?
the playoffs, yeah.
Guess what? Le'Veon Bell was the guy before that,
Mm-hmm.
and he did sign. And guess what? It was for less than that.
Yeah.
So now they've reset the market. He won't get Gurley money, but he's got to show up and sign it because he can get as much guaranteed as he can get and run with it.
Yeah. My question is, as I say,
It's all about guaranteed
It's all about
money.
guaranteed, exactly. It's all about guaranteed money. Because we all know the NFL is not fully guaranteed. It's not baseball, it's not basketball. I could sign, Bowman and I could sign for $20 million contracts tomorrow and get cut a week later and get whatever the sign bonus within parameters and whatever the guaranteed money was. And I guess that's the thing. I guess Dak's the same way. Where's my guaranteed money at?
Yeah, that's what
You can offer me all the money in the world. I want that guarantee set up in my benefit.
Yeah, to where he's taken care of after this. But Dak's still trying to get some back money.
Yeah,
because
because
so cheap.
cheap, yeah. And I don't blame him. That's the thing. I
But I don't blame
blame
the Cowboys for not paying.
Exactly.
It's like, look,
They're both.
we put a 4th round pick on you and brought you into our system and gave you the
We
starting
made
job.
you the thing you're trying to be.
Yeah, if you went to anybody else, guess what? Odds are the starting quarterback probably wouldn't have got hurt. The backup quarterback probably would have broke his ankle, and nobody would have found out that you can actually play on game day because you can't put practice film together for crap.
Yeah.
I mean, even that year, everybody's going, I don't know about this guy. I don't know. But he's a gamer. He shows up. When the lights come on, he can play. There's some people like that.
That's his
But his
SEC
practice
background.
film still is horrible.
That's his SEC background. I said that. And I've always heard this about SEC guys. Like, how do you tell an SEC guy and a college guy, a Bama guy, a Mississippi State guy, an LSU guy, a Georgia guy, you're in a stadium with 100,000 people every Saturday, and then you get a third of that on a Sunday.
Well, maybe, but that does not mean
Like
that doesn't mean you can't practice well.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like those SEC guys, some of them just show up to play because when the lights are on, they're used to it. When the lights are on, we show up, we show out, and that seems to be one of those guys. But that's the thing about the whole situation, and that's why it's so frustrating. I think for a lot of people, that's why it's so frustrating because they know deep down the player's right. They know deep down the team is right, and you can play.
But think about it, the whole system is set up
yeah.
in order to turn people against the player.
Yeah, and that's what's sad. Because no one's looking at this and going, yeah, the Cowboys are a horrible organization. They should do everything they can to keep.
Well, some people are going, Jerry Jones is a horrible owner, pay Zeke.
Yeah, but they're not saying the Cowboys are a horrible organization.
And then the Cowboys
How dare
go,
they do
well, hey,
this?
do you like Zeke, Dak, Amari, Van Der Esch, Jalen? Who do you like better? Because we can't pay those guys. We want to pay everybody.
Yeah.
But we got to make it fit.
I don't understand why they don't adjust the cap.
What do you mean?
Like, the cap. Like, they've got to increase it somehow.
It increases every year.
They got to increase it more. Like, I don't know what the increase is this year. That's really
They increase it every year. That's why these contracts go up.
like NBA, they should get like, it's the thing. I'm still not letting my kid play football because the money's in the NBA and baseball.
Okay, yeah.
But
Rory McIlroy just won the PGA
we'll flip to that
Championship
real quick.
for $15 million.
Yeah, but Fortnite kid
One
made a third
tournament.
of that. Yeah, but a Fortnite kid won a third of that on the afternoon playing a video game.
This was one weekend.
I mean, but
The
one
other
weekend.
kids spent a week at a competition.
Yeah, but it was one weekend after playing a whole year worth of stuff and earning points to become that. No, I'm not hating on it.
Yeah, he made stuff the rest of the year
I
too.
wish I made $15 million
But I'm just
in my
saying,
lifetime.
that's like the bonus
Yeah.
there with that. But
That's cool. Hey, I wish. That's all I know about golf. I heard that and I was like, dang, that's a lot of money. I was like, one tournament?
hey,
Wow.
who knows, man? By the time our kids get their cornhole, maybe $15 million
Hey,
for one.
the Ocho, ESPN 8, it's
Hey, I like watching it, man. I learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we'll get to that point, maybe. So, wow.
Since football, we've pretty much covered. I don't think there's anything else crazy. Oh, Daniel Jones is a lot better than everybody thought he was.
Yeah, we touched on that last time.
He really is.
Yeah.
It's
The Giants still stink though. Oh yeah, and Odell came out and said that the Giants punished him, and that's why they sent him to Cleveland.
they sent him there for his career to die.
Yeah, something like that.
He was okay with going.
Oh, real quick, Antonio Brown. I was telling Bowman
Okay.
about this. Yeah, if you haven't heard, Antonio Brown still didn't like his helmet. Went to an arbitrator and said, "Hey, Lee, fix it. I want to." He lost the first round of arbitration, but then he went back and said, "Hey."
Well, but didn't he like go on Twitter or Instagram and say, "Hey, this is the helmet. There's probably some that were stamped and made like the next year after mine because there were spare parts or whatever. If anybody has one of those that I can get refurbished, send it to me." And the only reason he wanted that is so he could say, "Look, this is the one I was going to play with. It's not that year, so I should get another year before I have to change."
Something like that is going to say like something along the lines of, "Hey, you didn't give me a year in advance notice to say."
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
everybody
that,
else
yeah.
got a year, just like he did last year on the one he was
Yeah.
using. So I should get another year. And
Yeah, he didn't win
work.
it. It didn't work, and the league came out today and said, "No, round 2, you lost that too. You can't get it." Now, someone Bowman heard this on the way to his house to record. Drew Rosenhaus, famous, awesome sports agent.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they make movies about
Jerry
guys like
Maguire.
him. Yeah. Well, he came out and said, "You know what? In the end, it's done. We did exactly, find the clip somewhere. We did exactly what we wanted, and AB's going to be happy to play, start the season with the Los Angeles Raiders in the helmet that the league says he's supposed to wear. And the helmet the league says he's supposed to wear. That's perfectly fine. We didn't win. It's okay. We're going to move on." But the reason why we did all this was so that we got a lot of buzz, we got a lot of conversations, a lot of phone calls from helmet makers across the world who would love for Antonio Brown to wear their helmet this season and pay lots and lots of money to have Antonio Brown endorse said helmet for their company. So they still feel like they came out on top.
Yeah.
So the great thing about Drew Rosenhaus is
I
this:
don't know. I don't think they feel like they come out on
he
top.
knows how to spin it. I won't say that.
They may come out on top, but I don't think they feel
He
like.
knows how to spin it.
Hey, it'll work. Everybody could be wearing the Antonio Brown helmet next year.
Yeah. So
Because, I mean, you would have thought Tom Brady's a guy and Aaron Rodgers is a guy. So both of those guys had to change helmets this year. Wasn't it
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers the other guy?
Mhm.
I know Tom's one. I thought Aaron was the other. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So those two guys, pretty sure there's helmet manufacturers chomping at the bit to get them to.
but
Wrap the product
they were
too.
trying to but AB created more of a.
Did you
market
hear
for himself.
Gruden talking to him? Did you hear the clip?
No.
There's a clip of Gruden talking to him. It's like, "Hey, just come talk to me, man. You're your own brand now and all this, but you got so much craziness going on. Those people get in your ear. Just come talk to me if you ever want to talk about anything, and I'll help you straighten it out. Like only Gruden could do."
Yeah. I want to get HBO to watch Hard Knocks.
Hey,
That's all on YouTube. Like we are.
it probably will be.
Like we are.
Okay, well there you go. This is pretty much gonna have to be this episode. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, one last thing.
Okay.
Shout out to the guy who drafted in his fantasy draft Andrew Luck and Lamar Miller back to back in his fantasy league draft. He's on YouTube. It's like a 10-second clip. Shout out to that guy. Feel sorry for you. Lamar Miller tore his ACL against the Cowboys, and Andrew Luck retired. So I don't
Yeah,
know what that guy's
as a
doing.
Cowboys fan, I would like to say, please do not draft any Cowboys players if those are the guys you got.
Man, the
Just
defense
leave them
looked
off
nasty Saturday.
We blocked the punt.
Yeah,
We
that
blocked the
defensive
punt and
line
took it in for a
looked
touchdown.
nasty.
The parts where we tore Lamar Miller's ACL, or
No,
which part?
The defense looked good.
I think our defense will be good.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah.
That's that's one of the reasons Zeke's going to show up and everybody's going to get paid is because Jerry Jones' Super Bowl window is now. Let's see what happens.
Let's hope. So, be sure to follow us on YouTube, Podomatic, iTunes, Spotify, all those great places. Hit the subscribe button down over there. Yeah.
And the little bell.